Hi guys, my name is Quincy Gardner, and today I want to show you guys a tool kit that I use called ColorGhear. This toolkit is originally was made for the Panasonic GH2. A lot of people were saying that the Panasonic GH2 wasn't possible to get really good grading. You couldn't manipulate the footage without it falling apart, and so just compared to 5Ds, a lot of people were saying that the GH2 was really sharp, but it really just didn't have that dynamic range, which we all know now that's definitely not the case. But a lot of people still don't know about this toolkit, which I feel is a very powerful toolkit. And so I just want to show you guys. This is essentially the look that I just put together with this toolkit, and as you can see, really beautiful shot. Here's before, and as you see right here, I have my flatness preset on. Let me take it off. That's before, and this is after with my the flatness preset that I made. And so this just flattens the image, and it really just looks like log footage with the preset that I have. And so if you guys are interested in flatness preset, just check one of my previous videos. I have it for free. Unfortunately, I am going to have to a lot of people are experiencing, if they're not using CC, they're having problems actually loading up on their After Effects. So I plan on fixing that though. But if you're Adobe CC owner, then you're actually in the clear. And this essentially just flattens your image out. But I do recommend shooting underexposed, because this is really kind of geared towards underexposed footage. And so as you can see in the shot right here, you have detail in your sky, but the shadows and the midtones are already darkened up. And so I'm using the flatness preset. And also I came in, what I always do before my color correct when I'm doing my stylized look, I do some kind of noise reduction. And so I use Neat Video's noise reducer after I use the flatness preset, so I can get rid of any kind of annoying noise, which is what I like to do and I suggest. But we're gonna get right into this, and we're gonna start over. I'm gonna show you guys the ColorGhear toolkit. And so essentially it goes into your presets. It's sort of a preset. And so here we go, right here is the CGT CS5, and here we go, ColorGhear. And so when you open it up, you have your DSLR fixits, your GH, your gears, your adjustments, your punches, and your utilities. And all of these go onto adjustment layers. And so we're going to create a new adjustment layer, and I'll briefly go through. So in here in your gears, you can cool. You have your cooling looks if you want to cool your footage off. If you want warm looks, mega warm, much warmer, simply warmer. And then you have your specials. You can do any kind of dense looks. You have your micmacs, your leaks. You have vignettes. Then you have your film stocks. For example, let's see, Hulk. So look, it gives you like some funky, kind of colors right there. Some of these I haven't yet mastered how to use all of them, but I mean, yeah, he has on his website, he has a ton of tutorials on how to use this. I use ColorGhear just for my own purposes though, but I mean, really tone monsters, any kind of color you need, steel blue. Well, yeah, it's not really steel blue, but you can adjust it like that. You can adjust it to get what you want though. But yeah, so it's really this toolkit is powerful. But today we're just gonna play with the ColorFist Zero. And so ColorFist Zero, in my opinion, it kind of reminds me of Colorista. And so we're gonna create a new adjustment layer and call this ColorFist Zero. I'm just gonna show you guys this right here, and in my opinion, it's really all I need. But you have spectral enhancer, which is sort of like a saturation on steroids. You have your film grain killer, which is for anyone needing to denoise your footage. This is what the grain killer is for, to denoise your footage, and so you won't need any plugins like Neat Video or anything like that. And also you have your cross process, which gives you actually some amazing looks with the cross process, amazing looks. And also you have adjustments where you can raise your exposure up a stop or 2 stops. If you have some colors that you're trying to get rid of, like for example in the GH2s, they have a problem with green tint. You can use the minus green to kind of kill that green. Toner with desaturation and shadow lift. And so it's really great. But yeah, let's get into here though. I'm going to show you guys this. So First thing is, as we all know with color grading, the very first thing that you do is you're color correcting, you're doing your technical grade, and so you're adjusting all your footage, matching them all up, and of course you might have footage that's maybe not have the correct white balance, and so you have to correct that as such. And so with this though, it has your levels before and curves before, and so you have adjustments before, and then you do your stylized pass, and so you do your style, and then you can adjust them afterwards. You have levels and curves afterwards too. So I thought that was really, really nice. And so with this, we're just going to put a little curve. We're going to put a little S curve on our curves to try to get our footage looking as such. And then we're going to close that. So we're going to adjust our levels and curves before, and then we're going to get into it. So right here is pretty amazing. Right here you can adjust, just like Colorista, you have your highlights that you can change, your midtones that you change, and your shadows that you can change, and also just a master overall color. And so we're just going to go to the shadows, and I'm going to little blue, and then our midtones. And then our midtones, and we're gonna go like that. And also we have our strength, and so if you want to dial back the intensity, it has that option, or if you want to punch it in some. With me, I want to punch it in to at least 95. So yeah, I'm just gonna punch it in at least to 95. And so after that, you also have your levels after the fact where you can adjust as such. And so we're going to just adjust. And this kind of this look, I really like this look. Well, actually, now I'll just raise the. Okay, so yeah, so there's our look. That's a beautiful shot. Looks like the sun's about to come down. I really like that look. I really like that look. Oh, and to top it off, you can't forget, after you do your color grading, you have to sharpen your footage. And so the sharpening technique that I use, let me move this above here. There's a sharpening technique that I use, the selective sharpening without masks. I actually have a video that I did on it, and if you guys want to check it out, you guys can. And so this is the method that I use. I duplicate this layer and just add a tint, cartoon effect, and levels and blur. You guys can check out that footage. Check out this footage. So pretty much all these black areas right here are going to be sharpened. And all the white areas will be ignored, and will be no sharpening in the sky. And so it's just a selective sharpening that I use, and I just do an adjustment layer and change it to Luma Matte. Take the luminance from this layer right here, and then I have my sharpness on there, and it just kind of sharpens it like that. So there we go. And so yeah, there's our footage right there. Sorry, computer's going a little slow right now. All right, there we go. But yeah, so that's our shot right there. So we're gonna take a picture and try to see the before and after. And so that's before and that's after. That's before and that's after. And this is all with the ColorGhear toolkit. And then we're finishing it off, conjunction the ColorGhear toolkit, my flatness preset, and then we just sharpen it up at the end. And so yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the power of this ColorGhear toolkit, because I feel it's a very important tool in anyone's workflow. It's great for feature film work, or any film work. Anyone looking to do some serious color grading with After Effects, which me personally, I use I use After Effects for my color grading. And granted, I would love to use DaVinci Resolve, but I have to upgrade my computer, and so in the meantime though, ColorGhear does exactly what I needed to do though. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'll put a link down to Cheyenne Storm's website where you can get the ColorGhear toolkit. It's an amazing deal, and what he gives you is you get the toolkit, plus you have access to his website where he has he has a lot of tutorials on how to actually use the toolkit. And so for anyone interested in color grading, I suggest definitely checking it out, and I will definitely be putting up videos of my own with examples of me actually using the ColorGhear toolkit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial nonetheless, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.